We're also following a history being made in the United States House of Representatives. For only the sixth time in American history, a congressman has been expelled. Chad Pergram with the latest on that. Chad?
Neil, good afternoon. You know, this is the first time, as you say, that they've expelled a member of Congress since they expelled Jim Traficant, the Democrat from Ohio, in 2002. It takes 2/3 to expel a member. The bar is very high. This was a wide bipartisan coalition of Democrats and Republicans. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, he was opposed because he didn't think that George Santos had gotten due process, but he announced the vote total today.
On this vote, the yeas are 311. The nays are 114, with 2 recorded as present. 2/3 voting in the affirmative, the resolution is adopted, and a motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Now, as I indicated here, George Santos was kicked out immediately. You know, there's no process here. You're done. Once they read that vote total, you are no longer a member of Congress. But there was concern about kicking out somebody who had never been convicted of a crime. They said it creates a bad precedent. And Nicole Malliotakis, she is a Republican from Staten Island. She was asked that question just a couple of moments ago, and she said, quote, well, it set a bad precedent that he stole from donors and used it at Ferragamo and Hermes. And I also posed this question to Michael Guest, the chairman of the Ethics Committee, just outside a few minutes ago. Listen.
Has this cracked the door open, though, to other types? I mean, it used to be the Confederacy, then convicted felons. Now Mr. Santos indicted. Are you concerned that that bar is getting lower?
I'm not. I think that we have seen members who have committed crimes far less than this that have chosen to resign. I think that this is the exception to the rule.
George Santos left the Capitol rather speedily after he was expelled. He talked during the vote with Margaret Groom-Kibben, who is the chaplain for the House of Representatives. And earlier today, he appeared on Fox. At one point, he said that he was confident that he was going to be expelled, but he told reporters earlier that he was not quite sure. He said if he knew, he would be playing the lottery. Here is George Santos.
Well, look, I don't know. I've accepted the fate. Look, I believe that if it's God's will to keep me here, I will stay. And if it is his will for me to leave, I will leave, and I will do so graciously.
Santos said yesterday he would be at peace if he's expelled, but Santos said today he had not yet processed what would happen if he was removed from the House. Neil?
Real quickly, Chad, if Kevin McCarthy leaves Congress right now, and there are hints that he might, you're down to almost a dead-even House, aren't you?
It is all about the math. They just swore in a new member, Celeste Malloy from Utah, Republican, so they went back up. So now they're even Steven after kicking out Santos. You have Congressman Johnson from Ohio, Bill Johnson, who is on track to become the president at Youngstown State University. That's a Republican. You also have Brian Higgins, a Democrat from Western New York, who's going to step down to be a leader in an arts association in Buffalo. So that's even Steven there. So, you know, this number is going to move. But sometimes, as you say, if Kevin McCarthy leaves, God forbid if you have deaths, you know, we always have unexpected deaths in the Congress here. It's all about the math. The House of Representatives has never flipped in the middle of a Congress.
Oh, that would be interesting. Like I say, it's all about the math. I'm glad you never say it's all about the calculus, because I wasn't too great at calculus. But I
have said this is about the algebra.
Yes,
it is about the algebra sometimes.
I was okay with, but that whole calculus thing.
Trigonometry.
Please, don't get me started. You're the best, my friend. Chad Pergram, or Brainiac on Capitol Hill.